Hello children, how are you? Today beta we're going to start with chapter number 15, which is Introduction to Graph. Now you all have seen a graph paper. Okay? In a graph paper, you have the whole plane is divided into small parts, small units, in which further it is divided into small boxes. So what do we do with the graph? What do we do on a graph? We plot the points on the graph. But is that a single point? No. So what kind of points do we plot here on the graph? We plot the points like x comma y, where the first value has x is any value, say for example 2, and y is another value 3. Now how we plot them on the graph? How do we come to know that how to plot these points on the graph and where to plot them? This is what we are going to discuss in this chapter. Now first of all, we will discuss about the first very important concept, that is Cartesian system. What is Cartesian system, beta? If you draw two lines which are perpendicular to each other, where this line is called the horizontal line x-axis and this vertical line is called the y-axis, the point of intersection of the x-axis and y-axis, this point is called the origin. This point is called the origin. Okay, beta? Now, on this side of the x-axis, you will mark the positive values of x, and on this side, which is x dash, you will mark the negative values of x. On this side, you will mark the positive values of y, and on this side, you will mark the negative values of y. Now, what happened? When you divided these two lines, when you draw these two lines perpendicular to each other, then this plane is divided into four parts. First part, second part, third part, and fourth part. These four parts that we have drawn, we have made, each of this part is called a quadrant. What is it called? It's called a quadrant. So what is a quadrant? Quadrant are the four parts into which the plane is divided when we draw a horizontal line, which is the x-axis, and a vertical line, which is the y-axis. Now we come to the point that how we come to know what kind of points we have to plot and where we have to plot them. So beta, as I told you that this side you have the positive x-axis and this side you have the positive y-axis. So any number, any pair, ordered pair, okay, where the first value is positive and the second value is also positive, they all numbers will be plotted inside the first quadrant. Similarly, beta, if you have this side you have x is negative and this side you have y positive. So negative and positive. If the first value is negative and the second value is positive, they will be plotted in the second quadrant. Similarly, x is negative and y is negative. So numbers where both are negative, they will be plotted in the third quadrant. And similarly, when x is positive and y is negative, x positive, y negative, such kind of numbers will be plotted in the fourth quadrant, beta. But apart from this, beta, you have seen, suppose there is a number 3, 0. Suppose we have a number 3, 0. Now here 3 is positive, but the y value is 0. So where to plot such kind of numbers like 3, 0 or 0, 5 where x is 0? So any number where y is 0, okay, on this x-axis, any number with y 0 will be plotted on the x-axis. And any number with x 0, they will be plotted on the y-axis. So any number which is of the form x, 0, they all will lie on the x-axis, and the numbers which will be of the form 0, y, they all will lie on the y-axis, beta. This is the basic thing, and Secondly, what are these numbers called? What are they called? Any number which is x comma y form, okay, this is called the coordinates. They are called the coordinates, or the other name you also have is ordered pair. It is also called an ordered pair, where the first value x, that is called the abscissa, and the second value y, that is called the ordinate. And when you take them together, then we call it coordinates. So x comma y are the type of points that we will be dealing off within this chapter, where the first value x will be the abscissa and the second value will be called the ordinate. Okay, beta? So this is the basic thing that we need to know before we start with the exercise. Hanji beta. So now we're going to start with the exercise 15.1. As you can see in the first question of the 15.1, he is asking you that you have to tell which is the ordinate and which is the abscissa. So as we discussed in the introduction video, if I have a point 3 comma minus 2, then what will be the ordinate? The ordinate will be the y. Ordinate will be the y, which is minus 2, and the abscissa, that will be the x, which is equal to 3. Similarly, if you have a point 0 comma 7, in this 0 comma 7, what will be the ordinate? The ordinate will be equal to 7 and the abscissa will be equal to 0. Clear, beta? In the second question, you have to tell in which quadrant does the following lie. So as we discussed in the introduction video, we said that any number where x and y both are positive, it will lie in the first quadrant. So you have to keep in mind these concepts. If x is negative but y is positive, then it will lie in the second quadrant. If x is negative and y is also negative, it will lie in the third quadrant. And if x is positive but y is negative, it will lie in your fourth quadrant. So accordingly, we will tell that which is in the which quadrant. So first point, like for example 2 comma 2. So what do you see? 2 and 2 both are positive. Positive means in the first quadrant. Similarly, if it is 2 comma minus 3, then you can see that first value is positive, second is negative. So positive, negative, they lie in the fourth quadrant. Similarly, beta, minus 3 comma 5. So you see x is negative, y is positive. So it will lie in the second quadrant. Minus 3 comma 3. So here x is also negative, y is also negative. So both become negative. That means it will lie in the third quadrant. So accordingly, beta, you can solve it. Next, beta, we have the third question. In the third question, he says that which of the following lies on the x-axis and the y-axis. So you know that on the x-axis, what will happen? The y should be equal to 0. And on the y-axis, what should happen? The x should be equal to 0. So let me take the first point. If the point is 3 comma 0, so which is 0 beta here? Y. So if y is 0, where will it lie? It will lie on the x-axis. Okay? But one thing you have to keep in mind, that any point which lies on either of the axes, either it is x or it is y, must have either y equal to 0 or x equal to 0. If both values are given, then it will not lie in any of the axes. Like for example, if it is minus 2 comma 2, so neither x is 0 nor y is 0, so it does not lie on any axis. Okay? It does not lie on any axis. ये किसी भी axis पे lie नहीं करता. ठीक है? Similarly, if you have any point 0 comma minus 5, so you can see what is 0 here? X is 0. If x is 0, where does it lie? It lies on the y-axis. So in this way, we can find out which of the ordered pairs lies on which axis. Next beta is the question where you have to plot the points. I'll just give you a small example, and according to that you can do it. Although you know how to plot a point, you've done in class 7th also. Whenever you have to plot a point, first of all, on a graph paper, you will draw two lines. This is, say for example, your x-axis, and this is your y-axis. Clear beta? Now when you have made your x-axis and your y-axis, this is y dash, this is x and this is x dash, this is your origin which is equal to 0. Now you have to take a scale. So 1, 2, this should be at equal distance beta. Similarly on this side you will mark -1, -2, -3, -4. Again equal distance पे यहाँ पे 1, 2, 3 and 4. And next you have got the point in the downward direction -1, -2, -3, -4 से. ठीक है. अब जैसे फर्स्ट पॉइंट है 2,3. So 2,3 is 2 and 3 both are positive. So if 2, पहले आपने क्या करना है, पहले x axis पे 2 पे जाना है. ठीक है. Then you have to go directly, you have to move like this, and now you have to locate where is your 3. So from 3 when you draw dotted line, this is your x. सबसे पहले आपने x locate करना है. So x here 2 and y 3. So this point will be representing 2,3. This is the first point. So if you have -2 and -3, पहले -2 देखो, -2 कहाँ पे है, this is -2. -3 कहाँ पे है, this is -3. So -2 से आप लाइन ड्रॉ करो, जो आप -3 से बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट डॉटेड ड्रॉ करनी है बेटा. ये आपको -2, -3 पॉइंट मिल जाएगा. सेम वे इफ इट इज 2, -3, सो 2 यहाँ पे है, -3 यहाँ पे है, सो 2, -3 आपका here you will get 2, -3 point. And if it is -3, -2, so if -3 here, पॉजिटिव पहले नेगेटिव -3, यहाँ से आप लेके जाओ 2 here, यहाँ से 2 आ गया. तो ये जो पॉइंट है जहाँ पे -3 और 2 मीट कर रहे हैं, ये पॉइंट आपका -3, 2. Hope it is clear to you all. Similarly beta in the fifth question you can just see it is already given in your book. So from there you will mark locate the points. And next again name the quadrant in which the points lie. Okay? And which of the points lie on the x-axis. It is all the repetition. So in this way beta you can just complete off your exercise 15.1. So there is no problem. And in some of the questions they say, for example, I am taking the last of the question. Just see the last question of the exercise. In the 30th question, what is he says that A is a point -3, 7. So first of all, we have to make a graph where we will be locating this point -3, 7. So this is suppose my graph. You will make it on the graph. Beta, I am drawing it on the blackboard, but you will make it on the graph. So x, x dash and y, y dash. This is my graph. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is -1, -2, -3, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here also you can mark -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. But they should be at equal distances. Now you have a point A which is -3, 7. So as I told you in the previous sum, -3 यहाँ पे है बेटा. ठीक है. So -3 से आप यहाँ पे -3 से आप स्ट्रेट लाइन ले आओ with the help of scale. ठीक है. This will be your -3 point. ये आपका -3 आ जाएगा स्केल के साथ, और ये आपका -7 आ गया. सो ये पॉइंट आपका -3 and 7 पॉइंट आ गया. दिस पॉइंट इज नेम्ड A. अब उसने बेटा आपसे क्या कहा है, कहता है आप क्या करो, AM और AN परपेंडिकुलर्स ड्रॉ करो ऑन द x एक्सिस एंड द y एक्सिस. सो आपका AM, ये पॉइंट आप M नाम दे दो, ये आपका परपेंडिकुलर आ गया. एंड AN, A से आपने N परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया यहाँ पे, तो ये आपका परपेंडिकुलर आ गया. अब उसको क्या कह रहे हैं, कहता है बताओ M और N के क्या कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं. नाउ वेयर इज द M पॉइंट, M is on the x axis. So कोई भी पॉइंट जो x axis पे होता है उसमें y क्या होता है, y is equal to 0. So यहाँ पे -3 है x और y की वैल्यू क्या है, 0. अब n पॉइंट कहाँ पे आया है, ऑन द y axis. So n कहाँ पे है, इज ऑन द y axis. तो जो पॉइंट आपका y axis पे है उसमें क्या होता है, x is equal to 0 और y की वैल्यू कितनी है, y is equal to 7. So -3, 0 are the coordinates of M, and 0, 7 this is the coordinate of your point which is m on the y-axis.